And it was a chaotic scene on the Hill during a House Oversight Committee hearing yesterday. Republican Chairman James Comer threatened to forcibly remove Democratic Congressman Maxwell Frost after Comer initially barred Frost from speaking for repeatedly calling President Trump, quote, grifter in chief. Here's how that moment unfolded.
People like the grifter in chief Trump and President Musk are openly using their public offices to enrich themselves to the tune of billions of dollars. So if we want to look at waste, fraud, and abuse, which I'm down to do, why is there complete silence on the other side of the aisle about looking at the complete grifter that is the President of the United States and the richest man on the earth, which is looking into things like Social Security and different things like that? Why don't we investigate the real corruption?
Hold off. Point of order.
I reclaim my time.
Point of order.
Mr. Chairman, point of order.
Hold off. Would you like to revise your remark with respect to improperly identifying the President of the United States?
I'll say President Musk and grifter in chief Trump.
All right.
Grifter in chief.
Hey, Mr. Chairman, point of order.
Wait a second.
If I wanted to challenge someone to a fight, they would know it. Thank you.
You're going to maybe revise the disparaging comment about the president because that's supposed to be our decorum here. And
it is supposed to be. President Musk and the President of the United States, Donald Trump, who is engaged in grifting of the American people, often use their public offices to enrich themselves. Someone on the other side was just asking, how would you feel if you called someone else from the
Hold off, Mr. Frost. Hold off. There's a pending motion for disparaging the president.
I can say that Trump is grifting. What I will withdraw is calling him grifter in chief. That is what I will
withdraw. The chair sustains the point of order, and the words in question are ordered stricken from the transcript of this proceeding. So the member is barred from further participation.
Ms. Crockett, insulting people's appearance as well as trying to fight them isn't a problem.
Point of order. It's a yes or no.
But we're so sad.
No.
Yes or no.
That our
yes or no.
leader.
Just skip her. Skip her.
I want to say it's despicable that this committee is going to silence me for bringing
the
up
gentleman's words have been taken down. He's not permitted to
Frost.
speak for the rest of the hearing.
making millions of dollars.
Mr. Ranking Member, I'm going to have the Sergeant at Arms remove him if he doesn't refrain.
Chairman Comer threatening to have the Sergeant at Arms remove a member of that committee, Maxwell Frost of Florida. Claire McCaskill, Jim Comer deeply concerned about decorum. He called, of course, the Biden family, the Biden crime family ad nauseum in his long investigation, where by his own admission there was a lot of smoke and someday he was going to find the fire. He also just published last month a book about what he's called the Biden crime family.
I honestly have never in my life seen anything so outrageous as that. Now, I know there's a lot of things that are more outrageous that impact Americans' lives every day, so don't yell at me online. But this is really, really bad. What they're saying is if you criticize the President of the United States as an elected member of Congress, we will silence you. I mean, that's a really good way to lose the midterms. I hope that goes viral, because the truth is the only thing we know about what Musk, Trump are doing in all these federal agencies is what he puts on his privately owned social media. He owns it privately. I mean, it is something that he bought for billions of dollars, and now he is lifting it up. The head of advertising for X has threatened advertisers. If they don't start buying ads, there'll be consequences. He's cozying up to China so he can get Teslas in China, and he's running the government. You've got Trump actually selling crypto, and you've got Trump who actually is letting anybody buy this crypto and enrich him without us knowing who's buying it, how many bad guys are. They are grifters. They are using their positions to make lots of money, and that's a fact. And any member of Congress ought to be able to say it, and that just infuriates me at that sleazy Comer for saying that somehow he's got to be removed for speaking truth to power.